What's up, guys? Welcome to another edition of Eric T. Jackson TV. I'm your host, Eric T. Jackson, and we have a great episode for you guys today. I'm here with a student from Alief. She goes to one of the Alief high schools. I won't name drop, but her name is Casadee Edgehill. Everybody give her a round of applause. Yay! She's one of Alief's finest. She's a great student. She's a great ambassador for cheerleading, and she's all around terrific person. So we'll be discussing today the stock market. We'll be discussing real estate and entrepreneurship. And if there's anything else that Cassie wants to talk about, we'll discuss that as well. But those are three tenets that I love talking about on this financial education channel. Hopefully Cassie can learn some things, and hopefully you guys can learn some things as well. So we'll see you guys back here in 26 seconds. Peace. So Cassie, how you doing?
Good.
Good. So you just came off spring break, right?
Yeah, yes.
Did you have fun?
Basically.
Yeah. Awesome. So this is a financial literacy, financial education YouTube channel where I like the audience to learn some things and from you, and I'd like you to learn some things from me, right? Mm-hmm. And in turn, I might learn some things from you as well. Okay? Yeah. So we'll start by talking about what subjects you love in school right now.
Reading. Just reading.
You love to read?
Yeah, to read.
Awesome. Yeah. I love to read as well. And reading is fundamental. Also, are there any extracurriculars that you enjoy doing or that you used to enjoy doing?
I used to enjoy doing cheer, but I'm out of that. So.
Okay, so cheer was big for you.
Yeah, it was fun.
Were you good?
Yeah, I was a flyer, so.
You was a flyer, that's somebody that they pick up and throw around?
Throw in the air.
Okay.
Just in the air. Okay,
so you had to be sort of athletic to do that, huh?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Good deal, Cassidy. So, while we're here to talk finance. So, I just have a few questions for you in different areas of finance. So, we'll start with real estate. Mm-hmm. So, when I say real estate, what does that mean to you?
Let's get this. Okay, let's get this. Basically, people going in, basically houses or buildings, and investing in buying and reselling.
Absolutely. That's absolutely what real estate is. It's buying property, mm-hmm. land, right? Mm-hmm. And things that appreciate that you can sometimes flip, mm-hmm. Or move into, right? Mm-hmm. So when somebody, generally the first step in a person's real estate journey is what? Buying their own home. Yeah. Buying their own home is generally always the first step. You'll have those overachievers who buy townhomes and rental properties before they're 21. Mm-hmm. But generally, people buy their own home first, right? Mm-hmm. Right. So, is that something that you look forward to doing?
I look forward, in a way, yeah. I wanted to do what's it called? I saw on TikTok. Okay, it's on TikTok, where they say, you know how people people come and what's that thing called? Where you come, people stay, rent for a couple of days.
Airbnb. Okay.
Kind of, they come and you just sell out to them for a couple of days, and then boom, someone else come, you clean it and do all that.
You're the first person I've interviewed that's actually talked about an Airbnb.
Oh yeah, Airbnb, you make a lot of money off that.
That's awesome. You absolutely do, and that's part of real estate, and that's part of a lot of people's real estate portfolio. They have Airbnbs, and maybe they're paying $1,500 $1,500 a month in rent, but their Airbnb makes them $5,000 a month.
Because different people come in and out, and you can always change the price.
That's excellent, and I believe if you want to do that, you'll have a lot of opportunities to do that. You need to keep that thought though, because that's really important. A lot of times we have grand ideas when we're young, and as we get older, we lose them. Yeah. Right. You want to keep that in your mind. That's awesome. That's a great thing with real estate, man. You can go in so many different directions, right? Mm-hmm. Like I said, nobody's mentioned Airbnb yet, but that's a great direction to go into when you're going into real estate. So now let's talk about something that's near and dear to my heart, the stock market. Okay? So when I say the stock market, what's the first thing that pops into your mind?
See, I'm confused with stock market, but it's just buying little...
Yeah, that's the first thing that pops in your mind. Buying stuff.
Watching it go.
And watching it go up.
Up, yeah. You lose your money.
Up and down, right?
Yeah.
Hoping you don't go down too much. Mm-hmm. That's absolutely it. When you think about the stock market, you think about buying things that may or may not be parts of companies that go up or down, and you're absolutely right. But stocks are parts of companies, and they can go up or down, and you just hope that they go up more times than down, and over a longer period of time they go up, right? And that's how you're gonna, make long-term wealth, right? By leaving your money in the stock market. There's a lot of different parts of the stock market, right? There's long-term investors, there's day traders, there's swing traders, there's options, when you have puts, you have calls, a lot of different parts of the stock market. But long-term investing generally is the best way for long-term generational wealth. It's just my opinion, right? Yeah. So, a stock is what?
Let me tell you, a stock? Investment.
A stock is a part of a company.
Oh, that part you... Oh, okay.
A stock is a part of a company. So when you buy one stock, you own a piece of that company.
But isn't there one where you can mix... There's a whole bunch and you just buy a one...
ETFs?
Yeah.
ETFs, absolutely. This girl knows what she's talking about. She's just shy. But she definitely knows what she's talking about. That's absolutely right. An ETF is where you have a bunch of different companies under the same genre, like technology companies, but you buy the one stock. Okay. Yeah, it's one stock, but it's a bunch of different companies under that stock. It could be
but it's best to do that one. People.
To minimize your risk, right?
Yeah.
If you don't want that much risk, yes. A lot of people, have different risk levels, right? Some people are very risky. Some people are risk averse, and they want to be safe. And generally, the rule of thumb is the younger you are, the more risky you can be.
Because you have much to lose?
Because you have a longer period of time, right? Yeah. You have a lot more, time to actually be in the market. Oh. But as you get older, you want to limit your risk. Yeah, you want to put your stuff in safe stuff like ETFs and bonds and, things like that. Absolutely. Okay. Great. So, do you have any questions about the stock market at all?
When is the best time to buy? They said in certain season or whatever, certain day you should buy it. Yeah.
So, okay, that's a great question. So, you really want to buy when the market is red, right? And when the stocks are are trending down or at a low point. There are different points of entry to each stock, right? And you know, you can probably, you'll have to decide on your own what point of entry you want, right? Because you know, you never know how low the stock is going to go or when it's going to shoot back up. So you know, your point of entry is on you, but you want to buy when the stock market is red. That's a great time. That's prime buying time. When it's green and everything is up, you can buy, you know, but you won't make as much money.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Well, yeah. Okay. So when do you sell? When do you know what's the best time to sell it?
Another great question. The best time to sell, there really isn't one, right? Because like I said, I'm a long-term investor.
So you just sit it out.
I'm not really selling at this point. Absolutely, you know. So I ride the ups and the downs, and you know, I try and make it, you know, last. You wanna keep invest in good companies and keep them for 5, 10, 15 years.
Yes, no.
Yeah, but if you're saying, if you realize that you've invested in a trash company or the wrong company, when is the best time to get out?
Yeah. Or if you know that eventually it's going to go down, so you're trying to get the best out of it before it goes down the hole.
I would say immediately.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
whenever you realize you've made a bad investment, get out of it immediately. You know, so you guys got to understand that it's okay to pivot. And pivoting is just cutting your losses and moving on to something else. Hopefully something better, you know. But you don't want to stay in something bad too long waiting for it to turn when you know it's bad, or when you feel it's bad in your gut, or when the numbers tells you it's bad. Just get out. Cut your losses. You know, you'll be able to file up to $3,000 worth of losses against your tax returns. Move on.
2,000?
Yeah, 3,000, which is, I mean, it sounds like a lot. Yeah, but people lose a lot more than that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so you could lose 10 G's, and then you're only able to file 3,000 against your tax, but per year. So that 10 G's could go on for 4 years. Yeah. They allow you to do it like that. Yeah, but you know, those are great questions, Casadee. You know, I mean, I can tell that you have a mind for finance and business because you ask the right questions, and that's the start right there. Asking the right questions so you can get the right answers. You know, and that's great. What have we missed? Have we talked entrepreneurship?
No, we haven't.
All right, let's do that then. Entrepreneurship. Can you spell it?
We're going to edit that. We're going to...
I'm joking. I'm not going to put you on the spot like that. Okay? But entrepreneurship, what do you think about that? What is that to you?
Someone that's branching out and starting their own business, being their own boss, making their own income, and
you're a boss.
Yes, and finding
own income, good.
And finding things to make money out of.
Yep, and you're finding ways to make your own money. Absolutely, you don't work for the man.
You are the man.
You took the words right out of my mouth. You are the man or the woman when you're an entrepreneur. That's why so many people do it. And then the country is great with small businesses because small businesses run the country, whether you believe it or not. These big businesses,
they steal from the small businesses.
They're there, but the country wouldn't be nothing without the small businesses. And so with that, the country gives a bunch of tax breaks and, loopholes, all kinds of things for people to become small business owners. And, so that's why it's a great thing to do to help build wealth and, specifically generational wealth. wealth for your children and your grandchildren and great
business.
grandchildren. Absolutely, start a family business. It's not that hard. You've just got to have that drive. You've got to have a little bit of knowledge and some want to, and you can do it. Have you ever thought about small business or something that you want to get into?
Not really, no, not really.
Okay. Yeah, it may not come right now, right? When I was her age, I was into sports and football and college scholarships and all that. I wasn't really thinking about finance like I am now. So, it definitely turns around. But what was you going to say?
I was saying, okay, back from YouTube, okay? Amazon, buying from a different, not China, but like a different country, buying it, I guess, cheaper, and then reselling it here. I guess reselling things?
Absolutely.
Off of Amazon.
Yeah. That's a great one, Feel free to steal that if y'all want to. Yeah, but I know people that do that. They buy wholesale from somewhere cheaper and then they sell it here for more. I mean, that's what the big companies, they make them over there cheap, and then they sell them over here for more. It's the same thing, just on a bigger scale, But, yep, absolutely. If that's something you wanted to do, I think that would be an awesome thing to do, Now, you're a junior right now, so you'll be going to college soon. Any idea what you want to major in?
Health science. So I want to become anesthesiologist. So in that field.
Great. Out of all the doctors, anesthesiologist has it the best. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just do a little research. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. But that's a great
flexible
idea.
Hours.
Huh?
So you have flexible hours.
There you go. Because doctors work. So if you can find one of them that has flexible hours, by all means, that's part of it. Great deal. Thought about where you want to go to college?
Texas A&M.
Hey,
College Station.
That's
Hopefully,
great.
If not U of H.
Okay. Texas A&M is a great institution. Giggle. Whoop. They have
that's part of it. I was like, okay.
They have a lot of different things that they do that make them special. Yeah. So, hopefully you go to A&M, but the Cougars are fine too. But I'm pushing for A&M. Okay. Now, we've had a long discussion regarding the different tenets of financial literacy and financial education, generational wealth. Okay, Cassie, so we've talked a lot about different tenets of generational wealth, financial education. So I have one more thing to talk about that I think the audience can get some benefit from. What can you tell us about the credit score?
Credit score. It's important. You have to. Snap. Brain fart now. Okay. You need good credit score to get on in life, to buy a house or to get a car.
Absolutely.
Or they look into that. It's best to if you're going to be an adult, get a credit card and use for little things like gas or little bills that you're gonna pay off right away.
Yep.
So your credit goes up, and if you have a good score, you're able to move around the world and get things for yourself in your name.
Absolutely.
Because if your credit score is bad, you have to get someone else to put their name, sign off for you, and then their score is getting better than yours. So it's like, what's the point? So
absolutely,
you need that in life.
I could not have said it better myself. Thank you, Casadee, and it's been a pleasure talking with you today. My name is Eric T. Jackson. This is Eric T. Jackson TV. She's Casadee Edgehill. We're out. Peace.